How energy healing works on just a very, very basic level is we talked about the fact that we observed first. So if you watch the videos, you'll see the Feynman double slit experiment, which is a scientific experiment in a nutshell that pretty much says when a human observes a waveform, it changes. When they don't observe it, it doesn't change, meaning the wave responds to observation, which means energy responds to you observing it. So as soon as you observe energy, you've already affected it. So that's the first step. Then if you layer in, which they didn't do in their scientific experiment because they're not intelligent enough, but if you then intended something, if you intended that to change, which is your mind, your image making machine, your imagination, and you've got your, you know, intuitive imagination, not just your physical. When you intend something, that then also shifts it. So not only am I observing, so if I observe the energy and say I can feel a fracture around the heart or I can feel something off in the body, if you then intend what you want, I want that body healed, or I want that cord out, or I want that blood to come back to its full power, or I want that ankle to heal, whatever you're intending, that's the second step. And that intention then instructs the waveform. So you're seeing the energy and then you're having an instruction. That's the second part. The third part is then you feel it already done, that heart and feeling, and you sense it. So you have the initial thought around it, which is very much in the mind and imagination, and then you bring it down to heart and spirit, and you feel like it's already healed and done and finished. So it's almost like you're then adding the feeling. Now, if you've ever heard me bang on about the Heart Math Institute and how, the heart is 5,000 times more electromagnetic than the brain, it's 60 times greater in amplitude. We know that the heart controls way more stuff in the body than the brain. In fact, the heart talks more to the brain. And if the heart is in a good feeling state and it's emotionally well, your IQ goes up. Think about that. If your heart is feeling good and joyful, your IQ goes up, your brain gets sharper.